The planet that we all live on is a big place, but we are very quickly overcrowding it. Many people don't want to even acknowledge the problem that is growing around every one of you watching this video. But planet Earth, our home, in some places already has too many human inhabitants, and the world's population continues to increase. So what will happen when the world becomes overpopulated? Well, no animal species can survive without enough food, water, shelter, and certain other resources, and human beings are no different. However, this kind of world already exists in third world countries. So how do we stop this from happening in our own countries? Imagine your towns or cities overflowing with people trying to survive, trying to eat and feed their families. People would fight to get the resources they need, crime would rise, and your streets would look like you were living in a movie scene. Human overpopulation occurs when the number of people in a group exceeds the carrying capacity of the region that they occupy. This can be the result of an increase of births, a decline in mortality rates, an increase of immigration, or depletion of resources. The human population has been growing since the end of the Black Death, but the most significant increase has been in the last 50 years and is due to medical advancements. Currently, in the year 2014, the world's human population is estimated at over 7 billion. Scientists have estimated that the Earth's carrying capacity is between 4 billion and 16 billion. So with this estimate, overpopulation has already occurred, and some believe that at the rate it is increasing, by 2040 the population will be between 8 and 10.5 billion. The main concern with these increases is that the planet may not be able to sustain present or larger numbers of human inhabitants. We could see environmental problems such as rising levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide, global warming and pollution, increased demand for fresh water and food leading to starvation and malnutrition, overconsumption of natural resources like fossil fuels, and a deterioration in living conditions. So how do we prevent human population becoming out of control? Well, almost no current world leader is willing to acknowledge the problem, much less take the necessary steps to resolve it. The Chinese government did impose a limit to the amount of children one couple are allowed to have, but people found various strategies to get around the restriction. In the past decade, China has seen an increase in population of over 61 million people, but the one-child policy has prevented an estimated 250 million births in the same span of about 10 years. However, with such an alarming rate of population growth in other countries around the world, it is an undeniable fact that the world's governments will be forced to act and start a program that will reduce the levels of humans. They may start by introducing educational programs that teach people not to have so many kids, or maybe offer some sort of incentive in some way. If this approach didn't work, then they may go down the route China did and put a ban on more than one child per family. If this didn't work, then hysterectomies, castrations, or some form of birth control may be enforced. If you have too many kids in the government's eyes and become pregnant again, they may force you to have an abortion, and some newborn children may purposely be made infertile. But if it ever got so bad that the governments of the world had to do something seriously extreme, then maybe age restrictions would be the solution. These are just a few ideas, and there is probably lots more that could be done before murdering people was an option. Maybe by the time our planet is massively overpopulated, some sort of technical solution would be available, like an extraterrestrial settlement somewhere in our solar system. But if you've been watching this video and think, no, this won't happen, or this won't affect me, then you've only got to look at the number of starving people in the world to realise that this problem is real. And if human population increasing estimates are correct, then it may be happening a lot faster than you might think. I hope you found this subject interesting. Make sure to check out some of my other videos, like and subscribe for loads more stuff to come. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.